Okay.
All right. Hey guys, how are y'all today? I'm so glad to get to be here today with you guys and just share our hearts with you. My name's Nicole Fletcher and I am a mom of four. I'm a coach's wife and I wear many hats throughout my day, as I'm sure we all do. And we just want to welcome you to this Mama Strong community. And I'm going to share just a little bit more about what it is. So what is Mama Strong? We're a movement of moms who believe that we deserve to live healthy and wealthy lifestyles that give us both a purpose in life and time with our family. And I'm so thankful to be a part of this movement. We believe that every mom has a voice that needs to be heard and a unique journey that really needs to be respected. So basically, this is a fun, safe community for mamas to be encouraged to live their God-given potential. We're going to share stories of hope, health, wealth, and freedom, and we're going to laugh about the chaos of mom life while we're at it. So before we really dive in, I just want to share a little bit of a mama moment with you last night. And this is just something that I feel like I'm so thankful because there are so many people that don't get to experience the freedom that I get to experience. And last night we were just having this dance party and we were at home and my husband's baseball team won and we're in there like doing all the things and I get to see my littlest like mastering the robot. And I just kind of like looked around the room at my four kids and was like, this is awesome. Like, I'm so glad that I get to be present for this and watch them just have fun with each other. And what a blessing that is. So I hope that you're going to hear our hearts today and maybe something we'll say will resonate with you and just make you excited again to be a part of this community and maybe join us. So we spend our whole days pouring into our families, but what do we need to do to fill our own cups? And so there's three things that we really think we can do in our opinion. Number one is support from like-minded moms who get it. So that's us. That's why we're here today. Number two is a simple, healthy lifestyle with practical solutions for you and your family. And last but not least, a plan that gives you freedom and purpose and hope for the future. So we've got number one covered already just by being here today. And for number two and three, we're proud to partner with the Juice Plus company. In a nutshell, they have a few simple products that help families get more fruits and veggies into their bodies every day. And their simple, very professional business platform that empowers women to step into their greatness and contribute to their household income. So basically, Juice Plus gives us the tools to live our healthiest, wealthiest, most mission-driven lives, and we love them for it. So I'm going to share a little bit about my journey and where I started when we started the Juice Plus products and kind of share just the basics of the foundations of our products too. So I said yes to Juice Plus 9 years ago, y'all. I was I would say probably an unhealthy fit person. You know, I was working out, but I was eating the ice cream and the pizza and the chocolate milk and powdered sugar donuts and all these things. And I didn't realize how malnourished my body was. In fact, I came into this community and decided to take the product mainly to recommend it to other people. I didn't realize that my body needed it too. And what I found is after we started taking these products, some amazing things started to change in our bodies that I had no idea were going to happen. My 2-year-old at the time was actually chronically constipated. We were giving her medicine every single day to help her do something her body should have been able to do anyway. And very quickly after starting our Juice Plus journey, that went away. And she's no longer constipated, which I know we don't like to talk about poop, but y'all, we're supposed to eat and eliminate, and that's what we were meant to do. And what a blessing to be able to gift that to my daughter so that she doesn't have to medicate herself every day for the rest of her life. And I too had struggled with that. And I think so many times as Americans, we often make excuses for the things that are wrong with our bodies. And I was just struggling. I was exhausted. And I just thought that was getting older. It was being an exhausted mama. But what I feel now is that I'm more energized and feel so much better with 4 kids than I did with 2 in the mix. And that was 9 years ago. My husband was strep throat king. He was getting sick 2 to 3 times a year. We start taking this product, y'all, and it's been 9 years since he's had any round of strep throat. And what I love about that story is that, again, we weren't looking. We weren't trying to fix his body, but something was missing, and it was nutrition. So when we did something simple like Juice Plus, it started to change every aspect of our lives. And really, it was the catalyst to help us just dive in and learn more about more things that can help our families be healthier. And I'm thankful for the peace of mind that it gives me as a busy mama on the go all the time. And so our capsules and soft chewables are really the foundation and what we started with, and they're just fruits, vegetables, and berries. It's just 30 whole foods that you give your body every single day. And I can't think of an easier way than literally like swallowing the capsule and chewing the chew, right? And my kids do it every single day. I pack it in their lunches. They share with their friends, which is truly the gift of health. I love that they love to do that. And it's just such a blessing, like I said, to have something so easy and convenient. And then we also have our Juice Plus Omegas, which are full spectrum omega that launched about 2 years ago. And that has been a game changer for us as well. You know, I thought that I loved the fruits, veggies, and berries the most. I thought that that was, you know, foundational and all we needed. And we start adding this plant-based omega to our diet. And we just started to see, again, subtle but awesome changes, from better sleep to clearer brain thinking. And as a mom, I know we all struggle with brain fog from time to time. And what an easy way to just take something every day that nourishes our cells and makes us healthier. And so that's been amazing for us. So now I'm going to transition this over to Michelle and let her share with you for a few minutes.
Thank you so much, Nicole. It's such an honor to be a part of this group of mamas and women, and it really is a passion of mine to help other women, help other families get healthy, and just empower women to be inspired. There's so many things that can drag us down on a daily basis, but just to have this time together every week to encourage and inspire and uplift everyone is so powerful. And so my mama moment, I'm a new mom. I have one daughter. She's 11 months old. She'll be a year this month, which makes me sad and happy at the same time that I survived her first year. But this morning, I work from home with her, and this morning I was getting ready. She was in the bathroom with me, and she's always like crawling around the floor, doing whatever. And I looked down, and I had moved the trash can because, you know, she's at that level, getting into the trash. So I had moved the trash can up to the counter, but I didn't see that Q-tips fell out, like used Q-tips fell out. And she had put them in her mouth. You guys, I like wanted to throw up in my mouth because I was just like, oh my gosh, all the things you think as a mom, you're like, oh, my kid will never do that. Well, you know, never say never. So, you know, it just keeps you humble, keeps you laughing, and hopefully she'll survive that. But that's my story. So just know that you're probably a better mom than me today if your kid didn't eat, you know, use Q-tips. So my health journey has been also 9 years, Nicole. I started Juice Plus. I was introduced to this healthy way of life 9 years ago, and I'm really grateful that someone shared it with me. At the time, I was also very fit. I thought I was super healthy, but in reality, I had terrible allergies. I had embarrassing adult acne. I was addicted to diet soda. I was taking Celebrex, large amounts of ibuprofen for chronic back and knee pain. I also just, you know, was getting sick pretty often, and really just, you know, I thought I had allergies. I thought the things that I had were just my lot in life. Like, oh, my dad takes allergy shots, I take allergy shots. Like, I didn't know that that didn't have to be my future. And so, but I did know that fruits and vegetables were good for me. I did know that I needed more. And so I said yes, because I was buying fruits and vegetables every week and throwing them away because I was single and I was, you know, eating out and I didn't cook a lot. And so for me, I was like, well, if I'm wasting fruits and vegetables, I might as well spend that money on these capsules, which are super easy to take, and I can make sure I do it every single day. And so fast forward, you know, when I started Juice Plus, it was really just to bridge the gaps. I knew I wasn't eating a wide variety. I knew I wasn't eating the 9 to 13 servings we're supposed to get every day. But some pretty cool things have happened. I've been able to get off of my anti-inflammatory medicines, throw away my Celebrex. I no longer need the ibuprofen on a regular basis. I healed faster than doctors expected from 2 major orthopedic surgeries, which is a great thing when you're 25 and you're told like you're never going to run again because you have all these knee issues. But to see that food is really powerful and it can help your body heal was really powerful for me. My skin improved. I no longer deal with, you know, the chronic adult acne. I got off the Claritin, the Zyrtec, the Flonase that I was using on a regular basis. And for me, you know, allergies was something I thought I would live with forever. And now today, 9 years later, it took time for my allergies to calm and my immune system to balance, but I don't even know when allergies are bad anymore. And that is a huge thing. People are like, allergies are so bad. I'm like, really? It's crazy to me that I don't even have that in my house anymore. But really, you know, my hair improved, my skin improved, my nails improved. But overall, just like my awareness of what it means to be healthy and the importance of whole food nutrition is something that this product has been a catalyst for me in my life. I also use Juice Plus for my pregnancy. I use the 3 blend capsules. I use the omegas that Nicole talked about. And that was huge. Just knowing that my daughter from conception was getting 45 plants every single day. And I talked to my OB and she was great with me taking Juice Plus as my prenatal, had a really great pregnancy, 8-pound, 5-ounce baby girl. And now I've used it for breastfeeding. I've used it to help my milk supply, to nourish me. As a mom, we're depleted. We lose a lot of our nutrient reserves to our babies, to the placenta when we're pregnant. And so for me, it's just helped me to feel like myself again. You know, it's so hard whenever you're a new mom and you're going through all of the things that are draining you, and to have this simple way of getting more nutrition is really a godsend. And it also gives me peace of mind. I've started giving my daughter our capsules. She's been taking them since she was about 7 months old. I just break them open, put them in her mouth, put them in her food, and she gets Juice Plus every single day, and she gets the omegas. So I just feel like I'm giving her the best start in life, and I'm allowing her immune system to get strong from the get-go. And so one of the things, you know, when I was pregnant, I gained 48 pounds, and we all have ideas of like what pregnancy is going to be like. Well, for me, I thought I was like, oh, I'm going to gain like 25, you know, no big deal, because I eat healthy and I work out, but I gained 48 pounds. And so after I had my daughter, I was like, I really want to feel like myself again. I really want a healthy way to get back to my pre-baby clothes and to feel good about myself. And so the Shred 10 program was something that did that for me. It's a once a month healthy cleanse, gentle detox that our community provides. And we just get to eat anti-inflammatory. We get to flood our bodies with Juice Plus and other whole food nutrition. And it's safe for pregnancy. It's safe for breastfeeding. And it really was that simple thing I could do every month for myself that helped me get back to my pre-baby weight within like 6 to 7 months postpartum. And so I was really grateful not only to have the plan, but to have the community of other women who had been there before me and just have them journey alongside me on that. So that's something that we have to offer that's been really beneficial. But really, you know, when something makes a big impact on your life, you want to share it with others. And so for me, I wanted to share with my family members, my mom, my dad, and my grandma. Those are my first 3 people. And so it made sense to me to pay the $50 to become a member, to have my own franchise with the company, because I knew that my family would not try or eat Juice Plus if it wasn't for me sharing with them. I needed to be the one saying, will you please try this? I know it can help you. I want to support you on this journey. And so that's what I did. And at the time I got started, I didn't know what a blessing Juice Plus, the product or the business, would be for me. I was a busy account executive working in the advertising industry. I really kind of was at a place where I was feeling stuck in a career that I didn't love. My upward mobility was limited. My company was going through its 3rd round of layoffs. And for me, I didn't get laid off, but I saw really amazing people that sat next to me get laid off. And it really rocked my view of the corporate world and the stability that it held. And I realized that I didn't want my future to be at the mercy of the corporate machine. I didn't want to walk into my office one day and my stuff be packed up, and then just be like, what am I going to do with my life? How am I going to pay my bills? And so that's when I started asking more questions and learning about the Juice Plus business model. And for me, you know, it came into my life at the perfect time, and it really has been that vehicle to create the life that I wanted. I wasn't a mom then, but I knew I wanted to be. I had ideas and dreams of getting to stay home with my children and being really a caretaker for them, an active part of raising them. And so the business came in, and, you know, it gave me an opportunity to be my own boss, to create my own schedule. In fact, my husband saw the business model and he decided to join me right after we got married. And because we both worked from home, we were able to buy a motorhome and travel for 2 years and do our life and do our business on the road, which is something that a corporate job would not have allowed either of us to do. And then really this business has provided us with that security beyond like the freedom. We have the security of a corporate benefits package. We have health insurance, we have dental insurance, we have life insurance, disability, we have tuition reimbursement. So when your kids go to college, you get money to pay for their college, which is amazing. No matter if you have 4 kids, 1 kid, you know, you and your husband want to go back to college, like we have an amazing program. We get a holiday expense allowance, or we get a holiday bonus and an expense allowance. And so for me, it was that perfect blend of my free spirit and wanting to be home and wanting to create a certain lifestyle with the security of the corporate world kind of meshed together. And so I love that my husband and I both work for this company now. We both get to be at home with our 11-month-old, and we love getting to pay it forward to other people. And so that is the best gift. And, you know, a big reason why we do these calls is we love paying it forward and sharing this blessing with others. And so I'm going to pass it forward to my friend AJ Majors, who is in Kansas, and she's going to share her story and a little bit about her journey with the Juice Plus company. So AJ?
Yes, thank you ladies so much. I'm so excited to be on here. This is my first time on the call. Okay, y'all, I had like a serious mama moment yesterday when my sweet 8-year-old son came and he like sat in my lap and he's like, Mama, I'm hungry. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have not fed you a real meal all day long. So we're like moving next month and we're like purging closets and everything so we can put the house on the market. And I have been in like moving mode and I didn't feed my kid pretty much all day yesterday. So that's my mom moment. And I gotta say, he probably did get into our Juice Plus gummies and he probably ate about 20 of them. Good thing it's just real food. They can't OD on it. That's nice to know. So we might just be needing some more gummies as far as that goes. But it's a good segue into our family story because we started our health journey when I was introduced to these whole food plant concentrates. And it really was about 9 years ago. So that's really funny. We're like all in sync when we all started this journey. And, you know, at the time I was pregnant, and I think we can all agree that what we put into our body really matters more than ever when you're thinking about others and not just yourself. You know, and I was a collegiate athlete, and supplements and protein powders, those ran rapid in the locker room. And first of all, I did not want to test positive for a drug test. I wasn't going to take the time to actually research what the heck this stuff was. And let's be honest, I was a broke college kid. I had no money to be spending on this stuff. So I really just put, you know, those things aside, and I didn't take anything. And so when I was lucky enough to get pregnant, my doctor said I needed to get on a prenatal. And I was like, okay, so what should I get? Like thinking he's going to give me this brand or go to this place. And he said, you can just pick something up at Walmart. And I was like, really? So I'm going to go get a very important nutritional product for me and my child at the same place I buy sunglasses and tires. Like there just was this huge disconnect to me, and I really couldn't wrap my brain around it. So my brave friend shared Juice Plus with me actually twice before I actually took a look. And truth be told, I felt really silly when I realized it was real food with real amazing research behind it. MD Anderson Cancer Center, Yale Medical School, like who was I to argue with these prestigious institutions? So of course I said yes. It was an absolute no-brainer. Where was this my whole life is really what I was thinking. And I had to share this with everyone I knew as well. And so because like at the time I was a vegetarian, and if I was gapping nutritionally, because I know I was not getting the 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables Michelle was talking about every day, then my friends and family, they were starving, you know, and who was I not to share this gift of health with them? And that would be seriously shame on me. So we can skip ahead to today. My now 8-year-old, he is seriously the picture of health. We just don't go to the doctor's office outside of a well check. And, you know, I say this and people are like blown away, but his favorite food is kale. And he like put on his little star project of himself, he's like, my favorite food is kale. And it's so funny. We like to say that's like a huge win as a mom, but don't get me wrong. He can totally like dominate a piece of birthday cake at a party, but like his nutritional foundation is like rock solid. And we like to call him our little farmer too, because he loves his tower gardens. And I don't know if this will show up very well, but I just love to show this because it's our darling product, our tower garden. We have 2 of them. And we have farms actually popping up all over the world, and they're aeroponic growing systems, you guys. They're great for schools. They're great for, senior living. They're great for just, urban living on your back deck. It's amazing. Indoor, outdoor, year-round growing. We are a big fan, and he calls them his towers because he loves his greens. I know, but when it comes to cleaning them, I don't know where he is. It's kind of funny as far as that goes. But my husband actually had the hugest turnaround with this whole health journey. He was the guy who had Skittles and Mountain Dew before a collegiate football practice, like totally the worst thing you could feed an athlete before any sort of event. And today, 9 years later, because I say that, it did not happen overnight. It has been gradual baby steps, and Juice Plus for sure was a catalyst for his change. But he has traded in Mountain Dew for kombucha. We're a big kombucha family, and he is obsessed with our vegan shake mix, our complete powders. Now, it does come in chocolate and vanilla, and I like to point this out. It is the nutrition facts label. I know that might look a little bit backwards to y'all, but that was a big deal for me. It's not a supplement. The government just recognizes this as food. And again, it's just plant protein. It's just filled with loads of superfood in it, which is so delicious because it's an extra 15 plants outside of our 30 with the trio blend of capsules, and not to mention our plant omegas. So I love to say this part too. It is vegan. It is gluten-free, highly bioavailable, so it gets in your bloodstream. It actually knows what to do. Your body recognizes it and puts it where it needs to go. Our body is amazing. And it has the same glycemic index as a bowl of broccoli. Now, y'all are not eating a bowl of broccoli for breakfast, but you will eat these, right? And they're extremely versatile. You can make our protein balls. You can make pancakes, pudding, muffins, smoothies, you name it. They're very fun, and they're great for on the go. And everybody likes them for sure. It's a great product. But I myself, I feel better today at 36 years old than I did as a college athlete. Seriously, I would kick her butt today. I really think that. So another thing, I get so extremely passionate about this product, but the mission is just as important. And when I said yes to this mission 9 years ago, I actually had no idea how it would impact my life today, because 3 years ago, I lost my sister to her 20-year battle with cancer. And she was 36 years old, and she left behind 2 beautiful daughters and a wonderful husband. And because of this opportunity, because I said yes 9 years ago, I got to drop everything when she went into hospice care, and I didn't have to ask for time off. I didn't have a loss of pay, and I was allowed to grieve as long as I needed to. And y'all, I'm just being serious. I needed that time. It was absolutely devastating to our family. So this past summer, my nieces, my sister's beautiful girls, actually got to come and stay with us for almost 2 weeks. And if I had a traditional job, that would have never been possible. So I get to weave this business around my life and what's important to me. And to be honest, I can't even say how grateful I am for the time I had with my sister in her final hours, or for the time I've had with her girls. I seriously can't wait to plan all of our future girl trips, because as they get older, their fun Aunt AJ needs to be taking them to go do fun stuff, right? And I get to do that with all this freedom. It's really hard to share my story, but I really feel like it gives people hope to a new future that they could have for themselves. So yes, you get to say yes to the fun parts of life with vacations and family stuff, but you also get to be present when your family needs you the most, like I got to be. So that's my story, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot it back to Nicole.
All right. Thank you guys so much for sharing. And I just absolutely love hearing the heart of other women. And it's super cool that we all started 9 years ago, and we all have different stories. But I feel like the beautiful thing about this is that your story is yours, and it's going to look and feel different than all of ours. But we want you to be a part of this, because it truly is something that anybody can do if they want to. And so I'm going to share just a tiny bit about my business story before we wrap up, because, I said yes to this 9 years ago, but I actually heard about Juice Plus 15 years ago. It took me 6 years to say yes to this. And honestly, I was teaching fitness classes, and I had people asking me what they could take. And that kind of is where I started to look, was nutrition. But then I had a huge why, because I wanted to be home with my babies. And I had a 2-year-old and a newborn at home. And my husband was like, step away from the salary paying job. It's totally fine. We'll make it work. And we laugh now, because we literally, neither one of us budget. We don't balance each other out in a good way. So we were like, we think we can make it work. And 2 months after, our thought was not happening. It was not a reality. We were sinking, y'all, financially. And when I say that we were sinking, I'm talking like we were living on negative income, and we were in a place that was super scary. So I don't know if you've ever been there before, but literally I went to swipe the card after getting groceries, and the day my husband got paid, we were already at negative 700. That was the maximum amount the bank would allow us to be at. So we had zero money to our name. We couldn't feed ourselves or our babies. Our water got shut off. We shut our cable off. And I knew something had to give. And what I didn't want it to be after having those couple months with my precious kids at home was me giving my time back to someone telling me when to work, how to work, and what that was going to look like. And so something came over me at the kitchen sink when I realized our water had shut off and our crying baby was needing a bottle. That Juice Plus was my answer. And I truly believe it was just divine intervention. And I'm so thankful that I aligned myself with a company that has a product that everybody needs. There's not a single person on the planet that can't benefit from better nutrition. Not a single person. Whether you're young, old, fit, unfit, male, female, it doesn't matter. Our product is from womb to tomb, is what we like to say. We want everybody to take this, right? And then besides that, I align myself with a company that truly has a heart to serve and serve people. And we love people well. And as a mom, I get to love my babies every day. And I absolutely enjoy that job. It's my calling. My desire was to be home. But I realize now that I needed this community probably more than I realized at the time. You know, I thought I needed the money. I needed the community just as much, because what I have is women cheering me on and supporting me and encouraging me. And I have a purpose bigger than just wiping bottoms and, you know, picking up all the trash and whatever. And so it's just really given me this opportunity to do more on a bigger scale that I would have never been able to do before. So we just want to encourage you guys to take a good hard look at this and just know that if this is something you're interested in, we would love to have you. Thank you, Allie, not Allie, AJ. I'm thinking of your sweet friend, Allie, right now. Thank you, AJ and Michelle, for sharing today. It's just been an honor to be on here with you. And we know that we've been given a unique opportunity to be part of something bigger, to impact more lives and families than just our own. And although we're ready, we're already mighty in numbers, this is just the beginning, y'all. We are at a perfect time and place to really just take this even further, because people need health and they need financial freedom. We have so many more mamas to reach who are out there who are desperate for support and solutions to their problems. And we would love for you to come as you are and join us in this Mama Strong movement. So please talk to the person who invited you on here, get involved in our group on Facebook, and jump on more of these virtual meetups to hear more stories and learn more about this amazing community of people. We're so grateful you gave us your time and energy today. And if you have any questions or anything at all, just get with the person that invited you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.